Konversation, everybody. Man, we glad y'all still tuning in. Like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. If you feel us, if you don't, you ain't gotta watch. You know what I'm saying? But for everybody coming back, man, we back. We back on some good shit. So, real quick, we'll do a quick ass production, introduction. My name Cookie, King, whatever you want to call me, your favorite goddamn kinfolk. Go ahead.
Clippy, aka Kenny.
I'm your boy B, aka Butter.
King.
Oh, John. _ just John on Instagram. Plug. I'm Mel.
Follow your boy.
And I'm alright, look. So when you cook them bologna sandwiches, right?
If that bitch don't bubble,
He got a ring on there.
Got the bubble.
I ain't ring on
hey, that ring do have flavor. I didn't know that, bro. I saw that shit. You know, you two teach me a lot, man. I was like, goddamn,
So when it bubble, that's when you know the time.
This like performing next to Bernie Mac, bro. I ain't got no chance, bro.
If we run in track, he the anchor. I can't run that fast, but I can handle the time. Oh shit! Whoa!
It's just a bologna sandwich, but we got this right.
Come on now. Goddamn King's Konversation, bro. That's what we do, man. We just vibe, man. So, let's continue, cause this part 2 out of what we talking about. And I got gripe with your monkey ass, man.
Goddamn,
I'm just saying.
Right.
But yeah, but monkey like Black Panther, like
monkey like Black Panther.
Kingdom, that real personal. King.
They got a right with him. That nigga sat back a little bit. Next time he saw his whole face in focus.
This nigga went white
Hey,
and
look at my soul. I'm like, goddamn, what I do?
But you know I love you, nigga. You my brother, bro. So anti-Semitism, what we're about to get on. I want to talk about 3 points. We can go Kanye, we can go Kyrie, and we damn sure got to talk about Dave Chappelle. And he was the most mildest, but the most loud one. I learned a long time ago, you ain't got to talk out loud for folks to hear you out loud. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I don't fuck with Kanye. I told you, anybody that tells the ancestors that goddamn slavery was a choice, I'm gonna let them go. But you said, like I love the last segment when Antonio disagreed and said, I'm a fan of Charleston White. You said, I fuck with Kanye. But you need to look at it different.
For me, or I said that you do good.
No. What I'm saying is you try to give me a different point of view.
No, I'm just saying, just because what Mel had alluded to earlier in the kitchen when we were talking about Charleston White.
Right.
He was like, I hate the motherfucker, but he make good points at certain times.
Right.
And same thing with Ye, he make good points. But like I told you, I'm not trying to get you to give him to his side. I'm just saying, just because we don't agree with certain things he says doesn't mean everything he says is bullshit or not true.
Right.
So, and 2, like, everybody says something for agenda or reaction or something like that. We don't know Kanye, Ye, whatever you want to call himself, personally. So one thing we doing is what we watching on, social media, YouTube, whatever it may be, like everybody else, and making
a lot of people take into his resume too. Like he's done this. A lot of people take into account the resume he's created for himself on this shit. He flip flops all the time, every time. Like he started with George Bush does not care about white people. I mean black people.
Yeah.
Right.
Then he started saying, I'm gonna go stop fucking with you niggas and start going into fashion with the French and shit.
Right.
Then he was like, lost all his money and came back and was like, niggas, I'm sorry. And y'all was like, okay. And y'all started buying his music and shit. Then he credited them music and shit.
Just like I told him outside, I didn't rebuke or try to rebuke anything Sean was saying outside to me.
Because hold on, real quick. Another point I brought up outside was you cannot with me and my morals and what I believe in, what I instill on my family, whatever. I'm not saying I'm all the way right. That's why I like when my children sometimes they'll debate me on shit. You need to evolve, but I don't like how you can keep jumping each side of the fence. Hold on, first of all, you with Trump You were doing this. Nigga, you said slavery was a choice. Nigga, you start doing all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? But then now, when the white folks that you coincided with is against you, and you losing money, you jump back, nigga, you playing hopscotch. You jump back with the black community and said, y'all need to help me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm anti-Semitic. These Jews, they fucking us up. Bitch, you was fucking them. You was in the same bed with
He
them.
does that all the time.
I don't like
time.
that.
This time he took it a little too
you a
far on
serpent.
the wrong side.
totally
He
agree.
took it a little too far on the wrong side. He went against them a little too much, and they was like, nah.
But look, nobody says nothing in music videos or in comedy shows or anybody when they say nigga or fuck black women or fuck these black women are bitches and these niggas ain't shit or whatever the fuck. It ain't never nothing like, it ain't even a goddamn word in the dictionary for being racist against black people. But it's a fucking word in the dictionary for being racist against Jews?
You right, of course, because nigga, that's until recently, until relatively recently, we were considered 3/5 of a person.
Man, come on.
Come on, bro. Like, of course they don't. You already know.
By this standard.
Exactly.
But this,
Come on, bro.
we got
Before that,
to ask ourselves.
we were property. Like,
We got to ask ourselves, like, why do we give still entertainers this much power?
Right. I like how you brought back over.
So with Kanye, he unbalanced at times, and I get it. But I've agreed with him more than I disagree with him. He's actually done far more than a lot of entertainers for our community than a lot of these other entertainers that we. So when somebody make a mistake, right? Okay. Cause he unbalanced, bro. I ain't even, you know what I mean? That's
not up for debate.
You know what I'm saying? But why, as a people, we only look at that like, okay, damn, he done fucked up and said this shit again. But and we forget about all the other shit that he's done for the community, all the gems that he really said.
Around
you know what I'm saying? And we'll pinpoint certain shit that he's done. You know what I'm saying? That like, okay, yeah, we got to cut the nigga out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. The black community is consistently, we don't just forgive.
In the black community.
No, we consistently forgive motherfuckers that fuck us over all the time.
Negativity is consistent.
Negativity is consistent.
But we consistently, why do we ride that wave? And the motherfuckers that doing the worst, they never get the flashlight. You know what I'm saying? It's a motherfucker that he'll do for his community, and you won't even know about it. They won't even shine that light on. But as soon as he do something awkward that make you think different, if you don't completely understand, one of the things I pray for in the morning is the people that I don't understand to help me understand.
God,
in a certain way.
To know,
you know what I mean? I never fully understand a motherfucker I disagree with, but at some point, where is the understanding in the community to say, you know what, he is on imbalance. Everybody knows his therapist was his mother. You know what I'm saying? Once he lost his mother, which was his best friend, you know what I'm saying? He lost half of his soul. You know what I'm saying? Deep. So to put that pressure on his shoulder to say, we really put the finger on him to say, you know what, you gonna fuck around and leave us. And when you fuck up, we throwing you away. Is that fair though?
We never said that to Kanye.
Yeah.
Kanye took that position himself. No one ever asked Kanye to believe. No.
When he led, look,
he's led people. He's led people.
But no one asked him to take on that.
Nobody asked Martin Luther King to do it or Malcolm X. They did it.
But they also didn't come back and flip flop and say, "Fuck you."
I got the same point you do, homie. Only thing I'm saying is let the nigga goddamn get his point out.
I can. No, it's cool. What you're saying, you know what I mean? But your opinion is cool though.
Both of them did actually kind of flip, and that's kind of
they flipped.
And that was what
you got a serious ass point. Because what I want to say,
Martin was about to be on that.
You're right.
He was gonna go.
Yeah, he was gonna go, and they were like, he got too much influence.
Yeah.
We was just talking about that. He was finna link up his message. He was finna link up with Ed.
Boom.
So they was like, okay, well, you know what I mean?
It was at work.
But that's different.
But that was a positive
from
thing.
peaceful to like
Exactly.
do whatever
Violent.
means necessary.
Nigga, Martin
Bro,
Luther
I'm
King.
saying-
Listen, no, everybody stop.
But
No, hold on. Can you imagine a world where Martin Luther King and Malcolm X joined and clicked black people to be nothing but them and arm them?
They would have killed him.
Nigga, when I tell you the next Civil War would have happened, that's what the fuck they knew. Nigga, seriously. I'm just giving you a theory. No. Them white folks was scared as fuck. The CIA killed that nigga.
I'm not saying that wouldn't have been
Real
crazy.
talk. I can't let them get together.
You can't draw a comparison between Martin Luther King and Kanye.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
That's what I was saying.
Would you
But
down the alley?
it's different. It's different.
That shit. You was
I
going
heard
behind
y'all. How we get to Martin Luther King? Because y'all was comparing him to Kanye.
No. It's but I can't
Sometimes,
say.
nigga, you bring it. I'm lying. I'm fucking lying. But nigga, he was
say you got to spell it,
He wanted some sugar, some flour. It was handing us facts. We were like, hey, nigga, I know you need help.
You get searched.
Yeah. Anyway, so no.
I mean, with that, it's so many distractions in this world compared to Martin Luther King type of world,
right.
So Martin didn't have to have 1,000,001 distractions that he had, even though it was a distraction. I ain't taking nothing away from his movement.
Yes,
sir. At that time,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it was different distractions, different times. You know what I mean? But I can say that Kanye West have given the community more gems than we feel like he let us down. He's gave us information.
I've never counted his gems, so you're exactly right.
He gave us vital information to lead us in a different mental direction. You know what I'm saying?
If your antenna is up.
If your antenna
Antennas up.
But he talking to the ones with their antennas up. But now the ones that when he done dropped the ball, motherfuckers respect T.I. more than they respect Kanye, and T.I. done made a motherfucking trap museum to glorify trap.
And keep doing.
You know what's funny?
So what we
T.I.
doing?
death, but he keep doing.
You know what's funny?
I was disappointed.
I watched the thing I watched was the Drink Champs with Kanye, and he was saying that like the music right now is so poisonous. Like same thing he's saying. Why are we glorifying violence and stuff like that? Why can't we speak on us being kings and queens?
Right.
And when
He's been preaching that for years.
Like,
They didn't like
the only thing we doing right
But the
now.
only thing that it was damn the Jews. It was his community that was like, man, sit your ass, shut the hell up. You talking about that shit? You talking about what you talking about, man? We want to hear this shit over here.
I ain't gonna lie, I lit a torch too.
We want to hear that
I'm
shit.
glad I'm hearing a different
We
point
want
of
to
view.
hear that shit talking about popping bottles and where the bitches at.
But
That's what we want to hear.
If you think about it, we as humans, we don't really think about positive stuff.
Fact.
Think about it, right? Your trauma and everything you remember as a kid, a lot of that stuff be negative. A lot of stuff that I got my ass whooped, I got in this fight, someone stole this, that, and the third. Your brain is wired to remember and to dwell on negative. You really have to focus on a good day. Think about last week. Think about all the good stuff that happened last week. And your ass will go straight to the fact that someone cut you off in traffic.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got my food wrong. Why the fuck that stick out? Nigga, I woke up. Fuck what you heard.
Boy.
But that's your brain. Your brain will fuck with you like
Hey,
that.
salute.
So I agree with you saying we will fucking focus on the negative. And I get what you saying about how he is a leader, right? And no one appointed him that way. But we know true leaders don't really get appointed.
Right.
It's just bestowed upon you. And if you ain't ready for it, nigga, I'll see you at the throne.
You voluntold.
Like
King
Fred-
Tut was there.
Fred
Nigga was
Hampton.
13, bro.
You say that in the military. You don't get volunteer, you get voluntold.
Yeah, brother, you just get thrown
Really?
out there.
Yeah,
It's
you
either,
say that.
it's not volunteering, it's
Yeah, it's
voluntold.
voluntold. In the military, nigga, look, your boss come to you and be like, you the best man for the job. Go and get in there.
I ain't never
Don't
did
take
that.
that gun and rush at the motherfuckers.
Sir,
man.
I ain't
You
never
the
did
best
that
one.
task.
I want to hear that.
I got a mental evaluation in 30 seconds.
Evaluation.
And that's what they gonna say.
Hey, why you tripping? Real talk.
That's how you get out of shit.
That's how you get out.
No. In the military, your mental evaluation. When your mental evaluation, when you go to that, the door gonna say report back to your commander. And guess what? When you go right back to them, Take the gun, get your ass on that front line.
Not in the middle of war. There was no mental.
Oh, you don't want to do it? Locked up.
Yeah.
Article 15, 30 years and 11 work. Automatically, especially during war. Yeah, try that shit. I know niggas still locked up. Because they said what you did.
It don't matter. They do not care. But that's, as a leader, a lot of leaders ain't really appointed. And even the ones that get appointed, people don't really follow. It's the people that's just doing their thing every day, doing what's normal to them.
Right.
And all of a sudden, you just get people that follow your movement.
Yeah.
And it just happened. Are they ready for it? Half of them no. Like, I didn't really want nobody to follow me. But because your words are so profound and carry so much weight, people just kind of...
You don't even know you're
You just end up rolling with it. It runs like the time.
Check this shit out. Real talk. Every black man sitting in each one of these seats, y'all found yourself being a leader. Nigga, I know for a fact, I'm looking at you. You had to lead your family when you was the only boy.
Come on now.
Look, so look back at me. Nigga, you number one on that. I already know this nigga plight, his whole story. I grew up with him.
Can't wait for that episode, baby.
I grew up with this nigga. I saw this nigga evolve, being my brother born nigga in the military. Nigga, my wife said you need to meet somebody. I'm like, this nigga got my same birthday, same day.
Only makes sense.
Bro, we evolved together, nigga, yo ass. Bro, let me tell you something about you. And I really need to talk about you, bro. I ain't never met such a young man with an old soul. But I swear to God, you 48. You always been 48.
49.
Hey, I'm sorry, Mel, how old you is, bro?
28, knees at 35.
28.
28 needs 35.
Bought your wife a whole crib before you had a family and everything, nigga, at what, 24?
Yeah.
At 24.
That a damn sure.
Bruh, you ever heard the saying, if I knew now, what I knew then?
That's him.
That's that nigga.
He's that definition of that.
If that phrase was a person.
It be him.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
All day, man, and guess what, bro?
I would tell you
You continue to impress me.
Again!
But bro, you continue to impress me, but not what you got. Hell nah, bro. Man, I learned for a long time. Bro, I'm an old ass man, bro. I'm 41. About to turn 42. Bro, material shit don't mean nothing to me. You had him up. And nigga said, give me that whole outfit, bro. Here.
You can have it, goddamn.
Shit.
That bad.
Shit. Act man.
You got $15.
As a matter of fact, the draws match. If you want them all too, I be dick out in the driveway.
Dick out in the driveway.
Look, I be dick out in the driveway, but guess what I'm about to do? Walk back in my goddamn house. Walk back in that house, take a shower. Baby, what happened, man? Some young nigga run me. But guess what? Well, babe, here go your new pack of drawers. You know this? You got like 20 pairs of boxes.
Them socks from Dick's.
Yeah, man.
15 pack.
Everybody pass this handshake right now. Pass that handshake right now. Pass that handshake. Pass that handshake down to that nigga, bro. Pass that shit back down. Pass that shit out. Bro, I got 12 pairs of socks, bro. 24, yeah. Bro, I'm good, bro. Nigga, wearing that shit.
No doubt.
Man, bro. Man, like CeeLo said, I value both our lives.
More than this.
Come on, bro.
I used to be you.
I used to be you. Blow a hole through you, somebody can see through. Bro, you can have this shit. Here you go, bro. Matter of fact, bro, take my wallet too. If you don't mind, leave my ID. You know that shit hell. I ain't trying to go to goddamn court and get my ID and no shit.
Too much.
But, well, yeah, man, leave my ID, man. Take that bread too, bro. You take that shit, bro.
Both of us could.
Blessings. That's why I'm yelling, dick out in the driveway. Blessings. Can I go back and now, baby, what happened? Man, what you could? Turning necks. Shit.
I got one for the add to the pot.
What happened? I got brought. Them niggas carry. Hold on, that gravy for ham and that biscuit. Man, they took that shit.
Stop it up.
I ain't see none of that shit. Anyway, man, let's go upstairs. You looking sexy than a motherfucker.
Wash your ass first.
But look, I hate to say it because my stomach comes before sex.
For sure. Yes, sir.
But anyway, man, on some real shit, bro. Don't lose your life on no dumb shit, bro.
Man, boy, you got an option.
But that's why I just in general with information, when I know the entertainers,
Right.
I get what I can get from, and I just leave that shit there.
Ooh, I got that.
Because the thing about it is,
Because they use us up.
You got separated.
but if a motherfucker put a magnifying glass on everybody, nigga, to put on, then everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, this nigga ain't who you say he ain't perfect.
Right.
He fuck around, you know what I mean?
Right.
But especially with entertainers, I do entertainers. Some of the majority of these pastors, I get what I can get from. Because sometimes your message can come through a crackhead.
True. You say you speak to anyone.
I done sat on Cascade and chopped it up with champagne. He was a dope fiend. I chopped it over for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to know his story. Just sat out there with him. You know what I'm saying? And he was giving me information. I knew it was God given. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't ask me for money, but you right one. Hey man, check this out. Let me ask you something. That's me.
Man.
God damn, man.
But how you get that?
No,
I need a
Mike
story
said
for
the
the
same
500.
shit.
I just
You know
want
what I'm
to
saying?
vote for folk.
He said with his grandmama, he said, I smiled, I kissed her on her honey butter cheeks. And then he told his grandmama, he said, you think if Jesus came back, where would he be? Probably in the streets with me.
He out there.
Nigga, he got, look, Jesus gonna walk where everybody
Man, he ain't
poor,
fucking
sad, diseased,
fucking with the hell,
homeless.
man.
Yeah, why the fuck would he get a goddamn resort room with a goddamn presidential goddamn view?
It ain't
Be in the hospital.
Nigga, he gonna be in the hot nigga. He need to feel pain in order to heal it. That man was built for healing.
Yeah.
And that's what God's gift was to the world. I'm gonna give y'all free will, but that's a curse, bruh.
It's a curse.
Free will is a fucking curse. It was a blessing and a curse through God when he said it's a fucking curse. Cause nigga, if you can love, you can kill. Free will was a fucking curse. And then when he gave his son was forgiving. Cause he couldn't forgive.
He had to give it life.
Bruh, he about vengeance, bruh. He could forgive, man.
In the trenches.
Inshallah.
And he in the trenches, man. But that's how I because I don't want to downplay nobody else business, man. Whatever you got going on, man, you handle your personal issues.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't got no business speaking on this man telling the nigga he ain't shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna affect nothing to happen over at goddamn my house. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing. Only thing you can do is give me information. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at these entertainers. Like, okay, what he's saying, let me research this shit. This shit makes sense.
You know what I took?
But if he say something fucked up, I'm like,
you know who I took?
I'm gonna take your standpoint from now on. No,
From now on,
that will help me at night.
gonna
Like get off the phone.
we have to start looking in the good in
I feel
folks
that.
because ultimately around the world in our community we look at the bad and we put a flashlight on the bad like, man, I ain't fucking with this nigga because he did A, B, and C.
Right.
But if we had a conversation on, okay, what he do good, a lot of motherfuckers gonna be like, I
Can't remember.
can't remember what he
Brain
did.
don't work that way.
We just done put
My brain clouds.
So now I'm feeling on hate.
You know that
Damn.
Brain don't work that way.
My brain clouds.
Yeah, right.
saying like
I'm clouded.
people don't remember how you start, but they always remember how you finish.
I don't know how you feeling.
Hey, I tell you what. Let's do an exercise real quick. Tell me the last time you heard of a famous black person doing something good, and tell me the last time you heard of them doing something negative.
This week.
Negative Kanye.
I heard about Kyrie being anti-Semitic. Then I also heard about Kyrie donating $65,000 to the girl who got killed in Mexico.
Good
by her
segue,
twins.
bro. That's the next subject. Let's go.
But Johnny,
Let's go.
In the
Let's go.
article,
Hold on.
was it in the article or was it like on every news avenue?
Oh no, it was
Is
like
the article-
the family of the girl came
He
out.
gonna
and
be
said-
anti-Semitic.
Exactly.
I can give you a positive. Shaq just did a food drive down to McDonald's to give out food, turkeys for everybody.
Was it more
Fuck them
publicized than what Ye did?
Was it more publicized than Ye did?
Yeah.
We talking about the same
No.
person, right?
Yeah.
Then no.
That's my whole point.
No, you're right. The positive.
You're
don't
gonna get the
shown.
negative all the way because
Yeah,
if it bleeds, it leads. That's a new
Of course, yeah.
entertainment slogan.
that's the reason why a lot of times I don't watch the news because
Yeah,
niggas murder.
they gonna leave the negative.
Murder,
They gonna leave the negative.
What you saying? Like
If it
what
bleeds,
Shaq?
it
No,
leads.
what Shaq did wasn't as good as what Kyrie did, or
No, it was
No, what he's saying
I'm
is
saying
gonna be on the news.
publicized.
It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be.
It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be.
absolutely.
It ain't gonna be
So
on the
black-
news.
They happen to
You can't show black people helping each
It
other
ain't gonna
out.
be on the news. It ain't gonna be on your Twitter feed.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna be
you
on
can't show-
TikTok.
yeah, absolutely not.
We're not gonna make fun of it.
That's
It's not
against
gonna be
the
a topic
narrative.
of debate.
Exactly.
We're
That's
not
against
gonna
the
talk
narrative.
about
But
it.
then-
It's gonna be something he did in the community, and
Right.
people in the community are gonna be like, Shaq a good guy, and no one else gonna hear it.
White
You
folks,
gonna
yeah.
learn about it, but it won't trend.
No.
I mean, you gonna see it.
But
You
why
gonna see
not
it
though?
for a day.
Why not?
You
Not
gonna
even
see it
that.
for
For
a
that
day.
hour when it hit,
If
it
that,
hit.
if
Why
that.
won't it trend though?
Just like you
People
said
like-
earlier, because human nature is
Cause
to
they,
But
it's
you
not
right.
entertaining.
Human nature.
People like, oh, that's
We
great.
gotta take
They don't like that
responsibility.
language.
We gotta take responsibility.
The number one thing is
the good that's
negativity.
being done for us. They say, you know
Negativity.
And to
what?
push it.
But this what
And to push it.
I'm taking a picture of what we got going on.
Push.
All this shit on the radio. Hey, I'm calling in fucking song. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you down here they giving away turkeys, man. They done blessed the whole community.
Michael Parker gave away 1,000 turkeys yesterday. Sometimes.
Come on, man.
Let me ask
But
you.
it's not publicized.
Let me ask you.
We got-
Niggas call in real quick to come in on why the hell damn sister twins divorced her goddamn husband.
Oh yeah. Tia and Tamara.
Word.
I graduated from, oh, that's
They
the
did.
shit y'all fucking
Yeah,
worried
when the
about.
twins divorced
Is this
her
woman
husband.
saying
Say
she
they
feels her
irreconcilable
divorce is the
difference.
fucking graduation? 3 goddamn young black kids just got killed in fucking Virginia for no goddamn reason. Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, hey, wait.
We done, man.
Y'all-
Yeah,
Go ahead to your point, bro. What
Do
you
y'all remember two things? Do y'all remember? I don't know if I mentioned it before. Like, I don't even want to say what the business was. They was promoting this new shit called like about a side piece, but they had a beautiful black sister.
crystals?
Damn, what the fuck, bro? I don't know what's going on.
That shit.
No.
That shit turned my motherfucking stomach.
Come on, man.
What
I
is
said,
that?
riding up here, I said,
That
me and
turned
Robert
my
talked about
stomach.
this shit.
The-
A couple weeks ago, and I seen the
Don't talk
bill.
about it. Don't talk about it.
Crystal
What
got
the-
a new meal called the
You talking about Crystal's the store? The
Crystal's
with
the
the
fucking
sandwich?
restaurant.
burgers?
So what's the little girl name?
Brittany Renner.
So, you know, she- Boom.
Yeah.
So her slogan is the side piece or some shit by Chris side piece. Whatever.
The
And
side
this-
chick meal.
the side chick meal. And she said I'm the side chick. She's promoting side chick
The meal.
the meal, but
I think I did.
it's through a form of
I thought it was
Real
spoof.
big
I thought it was
side
spoof.
no, it's real,
It's
bro.
real. I know, I saw
It's
it.
billboards all over the city.
What's more real than that is all of them out there.
I know, but
That's all of them out there, nigga.
They would prefer to be side people
That was
than what
so-
They do.
the way the body language.
What the fuck?
She,
Shut
bro,
the
the
fuck
body
up. Go
language,
ahead.
what she had on, how she said it, the inflection in her voice. Nigga,
It fucked up something.
Oh, it's like the city girl shit. Fuck
Nah,
nigga
it's
free.
But that's her
Nah.
whole brand, though. That's how she markets herself.
She
does
markets
it all
out
the
the
time.
time.
So why
She
not-
embraces it.
It's crazy
That's
how
how
she
she
is
is.
attacking.
She embraced being the side
promoting.
chick.
Yeah, she
That
do.
why
Yeah.
Deion
Hold on, she want to be the
That's
side
why
chick?
Deion brought her to the thing and talked to the boys.
Oh, she's promoting being the side chick.
Yeah.
Nigga,
And
when?
side chicks with crystals. The
Hold on,
side-
bro. How the fuck you promote being the side
Oh,
chick?
yeah, go
That's
Brian
a
up pulled it up.
It's a business.
Boom, brother pulled it
Being
up.
a side
Big
chick is
business.
business.
Big business.
She's been online saying
Come on
that
now.
you can scam a basketball
Tired
player.
of
baby
it,
daddy.
man.
Yeah, who a baby
And then
daddy?
she did it.
PJ Wash.
PJ.
Hey, hold on. Who is
Got
that
that little young
camera?
sucker.
Brittany
Boy,
Renner.
boy, hell no.
Bruh.
Boy, where the camera at, boy? Hold on, I don't know if it's focused.
Bundle of
Is it focused? Tired of being your main chick. Buddy hoes out there, boy. Hey, man, y'all tread lightly. Man,
He got
boy,
pregnant real quick.
y'all studs too. Y'all gonna get tricked too.
we are fighting against artificial intelligence, bro.
Yeah,
If all of us, matter of fact, on some real shit, I don't know if y'all heard the term called morphic resonance. Is trying to think about some shit. I could be at his house. I could be at my house. We all could feel the same shit. And then call. Damn, bro, I was just thinking about you.
Well, we've done that.
And then
We really done that
And then start talking about Ike, and Ike call, hey man, woo woo woo. You know how you gonna come in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
hey bro, I was just thinking about y'all. Bro, that's how fucking all that shit work. Like if
Hold on, you saying technology? We do that right now.
We do
just
that.
based on
Pushing and
right.
energy.
Right.
You saying
but
they can technology can do that?
Man, it's doing it.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
like if Ike get on his phone right now, Like, if what the shit we talking about,
Me and
this shit liable
Shit.
to be on the fucking
Check
book.
Facebook. Something you said gonna be on there.
Me and TT talked about my truck, a Chevy. Goddamn, I wanted a Chevy Silverado. I wanted it all decked out, all black, everything with a black tie, big boy style, nigga. Yeah, of course. I'm a big boy. Nigga, my phone said black Chevy, all black. What's the name? I logged into my job. You know how you, when you in your job computer and you just log on to the internet, it came up with Chevy.
Listen, let me say what I'm saying. If you, and point taken, if you got on your phone, like, and it all go back to we got work to do. Like, niggas ain't promoting. It's more text messages going around about dumb shit.
Right, dumb shit.
Than it is about something positive or about somebody that did something to change or somebody that's doing some work.
Right.
Like, we fucking burying each other, bro. We are literally increasing the part of our brain that respond to bullshit, bro.
Right.
And tapping into our emotions. You know what I'm saying? Giving it so much fucking energy. That shit is grown.
Listen, by design, haven't we always been taught to be responsive?
Man, hell yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying. Our nigga do slavery. We've been taught to be responsive, not reactive. You know what I'm saying? Not any of this shit to plan for the future. We deal with the right now. That's what black people great at. That's why we like roaches to them, and they can't kill us. We've been great at adapting where we're at. But now the black community is saying, why don't we think toward the future? Because if we got this, we be greater at that than they are.
But that's what Kanye was saying.
I agree. That what? Boom. What?
That's the basis.
Hold on. Boom. What?
Drop the mic.
Where y'all took the goddamn.
You gotta listen, bro. You
Well, y'all take Kanye just said. When I said.
He would say some bogus ass shit just to get your attention. But let's hear the fluff around it.
He been that's all I'm saying outside. That's all shit. That's all I'm saying. No.
He been speaking that same thing forever.
That's why I was laughing. I'm like, bro, you gonna get it? I'm gonna tell you this.
He been speaking that same thing forever.
I'm gonna fix the drink. I got marinade on there. Y'all lying.
He got his rents.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, get into the conversation before what everybody else talking about.
Don't listen to the snippet.
I've seen him. I've dug into Kanye and I'm done.
He's been talking. He's been giving that message for years now. Years now.
We're about to take a quick break, bro. Pause for about 10 minutes.
Tell you what, hey, while we pause, go ahead and subscribe. King Konversation, go subscribe.
Man, King Konversation, y'all didn't tune the fuck in, man. Hell, we out here talking, bro.
Get with it.
Tune your ass in.
We ain't never scared.
TC, what's happening, baby? Welcome back to the King's Konversation, man. We back in the thing, man. We still talking heavy. And I appreciate y'all for still listening. Remember, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with your own.
Please comment. We'll talk back to you.
Man, we talk back to you, man. Even if you comment, man, just don't bring that negative vibe around. You know what I'm saying? Get everything out you want to say. Anyway, so what was the last topic we were talking about?
Man, I wanted to goddamn shed some light on these black quarterbacks, man. These boys thriving out here, man. Them boys starting to be the face of this thing. Matter of fact, one on this, you know what I mean?
Hey, Big Top, so here go a question that I posed to the studio audience. All y'all listening to us, man. How many black quarterbacks is it in the NFL today? We can do that thing two ways. We can say how many starting black quarterbacks are in the NFL today, or we can just simply say how many black quarterbacks, whether they backups or not, in the NFL today. Now, I'm gonna give y'all 3 names, and I need y'all to help me name, because some people say it's probably 5, 6, 7, 10. Nobody knows, so we gonna count. I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and I'm gonna go Dak Prescott for you. He a Cowboy fan, by the way. Thank you. I said thank you. It wasn't a compliment.
Lamar.
Now he tough skipping. You're trying to go first.
How do you classify those 3? What are those 3 mean to you?
Starters.
Those are your top 3.
No. In no particular order.
Okay.
What I want to get out there is to exercise the name, because a lot of people don't talk about this right now, but maybe a couple of years, you'll talk about this. Hey, exactly, man. When I was playing fantasy, or when I was really involved in football, or whatever, in 2021, you know what I'm saying, 2022, how many black quarterbacks was starting? You know, back in the day, it used to be a Warren Moon, a Culpepper. Mike Vick changed the game.
Cunningham.
A Cunningham. Come on now.
Randall.
Yeah, man, come on now.
I was a kid.
Y'all naming these names because it meant something to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if I told you, flash back in the last 20 years, the only names y'all come up with was 4 or 3 or 4, I'm asking you right now in the NFL today, how many starting black quarterbacks do I have? I'm gonna do you Justin Fields. What I say?
I don't remember.
Jalen Hurts.
Fields, Hurts, and Dak.
And Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Warren Field, Jalen Hurts, and Dak Prescott. Somebody please vibe. Come on. Please dive me. Russell Wilson.
I ain't gonna take who you say. I'm gonna leave that for you. Okay.
Give me 2.
2 or 2.
Who
You
you
got
say?
to go ahead and say Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, black book. That's 6.
I'm going to get the obvious ones out the way.
So he said Tua, and then you say Marcus Mariota. That's 6. That's 6. Come on now.
I'm going to get the obvious ones out the way. Patrick Mahomes.
Come on. 7.
Lamar Jackson.
8.
And then you know what? I'm gonna give my boy some love. Jacoby Brisket, bro. He been a solid percent.
Yeah.
He been. Hey,
Bro, when I see your last name, I think your name. He's a starter.
Hey,
He's a starter. That's 9.
he started. Hey, he been starting since bro. He been starting for a good 10 years.
That's 9.
Yeah, that's it.
Multiple teams started.
Come on. So look,
the rookie.
hold on. That's 9. So hold on. Desmond Ritter, starters. No, we talking about starters.
Oh, we talking about stars.
Who? Look, he still on what's the name? Kyler Murray, that's 6.
You gotta get one
Trey
more.
Lance.
Trey, look. He already said, but look, Trey Lance, even though he got hurt, he's 7 up. Yeah.
That's what he want. I'm getting one.
Okay, so that's 7.
We got Jameis Winston over there in New Orleans.
Boom, that's 8. Boom.
We also got that nigga that be raping.
Oh, that's how the sheriff the hell, man. The sheriff. That man never been convicted of a crime.
One day in jail.
So Deshaun was loud. What else?
We said Lamar.
Yeah, we
Willis from Titans. He started.
Geno Smith.
Come on, bro. Yeah, there you go. Geno Smith and Ted. Who else?
Gino, we gotta get a little PJ. PJ Walker.
Yeah, PJ
Come on.
Walker in North Carolina.
That's a level.
XFL quarterback.
That's a level.
Turn NFL. Now we still on starters, or we just going NFL period?
We
Who started multiple
Yeah,
games?
don't do that, Jordan.
Tyrod Taylor.
Who?
Tyrod Taylor some love.
Who?
Tyrod Taylor's a solid quarterback, bro.
Oh, shit.
Tyrod Taylor.
Forgot about Tyrod.
Look, we didn't name man the kids. That 12.
We forgot about him.
That 12.
Yeah.
That 12. Who else?
Jason Love? No, Jordan Love. Sorry for the Green Bay
Yeah, he
Packers.
did get started.
He about
Ten.
Yeah, damn, I forgot about him. Yeah.
City.
That 13. Yeah.
Marcus Williams.
Who?
I just made it up.
Marcus Vick. That nigga locked them somewhere.
Hey, but seriously, who else?
Oh, you said Malik.
We got Malik.
Oh,
He's
Tennessee.
from Tennessee.
Boom.
Malik Huntley. He started.
That's 14.
Yeah.
That's 14.
Oh shit.
For the longest.
What's
he
his name?
was
Joshua
one and two,
Dobbs?
though. Yeah, Joshua Dobbs.
That still was bad.
That's 15.
What's my man who was out of football for like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, we did.
He
we
came
did
back. I think he's back up for Seattle Seahawks. I know you would know. He
Josh
came
Johnson?
back. Huh?
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Oh, Josh
Yep.
Johnson.
He got a lot of
That's
starts.
16.
He got a lot of starts before he went away. Shit. Who else we got?
I know it's somebody we missing.
Shit, that's still a shit ton compared
Oh,
to
we
10
said
years
10?
ago.
Hell no,
No, Teddy Bridgewater.
That's 17.
17. Come on. Yeah, y'all did. Y'all missing some folks. Did. Look, just think through the team. Think through the mascots, nigga.
Yeah.
James Winston.
I said him.
He said.
Damn.
Can we say Derrick Henry? I mean, he is the whole offense anyway.
Niggas ain't no quarterback.
And he throw touchdowns now.
He
I know
do
what
what
else.
else?
He got about 3
He threw a touchdown and ran a touchdown. He's a fucking quarterback.
We ain't gotta reach.
Ryan Tannehill
He got more
We
touchdowns than
got
Ryan
pure quarterbacks that's black in the NFL.
Tannehill.
We gotta reach like that.
You're right.
Yeah, y'all gonna forget this name again?
Sometimes Joe Burrow.
Chicago?
Oh, Justin
You said that first.
Fields.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I thought I had that.
Justin Fields.
I got y'all like that with that. What else? What else?
Charlie Beck. No,
Y'all said Walker.
Nigga, that nigga been retired. Well, he a cold ass backup when he was.
He gotta be third. He gotta be third string still quarterback. He on that practice squad. I know you're Charlie Beck. He on the practice squad. He on the practice squad.
He still there.
Yeah, he's sitting GM, but he on the practice squad.
Anybody else look?
Just in case.
University of-
Hey, did y'all say Keith Murray?
Yeah, he said.
Kyler Murray.
No, Keith Sweat.
Keith Murray.
The most beautiful thing in the world is just like that. I dig ya.
John Gruden was not a good football coach. He was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by Tony Dungy.
You know
Tony
how
Dungy
Kanye
created
said
that
they don't
team,
care
and
about black
that
people, that's
motherfucker
what they did.
benefited from it.
And he say nigga.
And he say nigga on the weekend.
He's phone playing. You can only say nigga on the weekend.
Hey, but hold on. As far as the topic, I think we about done. And that makes 17. But anyway, whether it makes 17 to 25, I just got to give a round of applause to every black quarterback out there. Y'all got to think they protected this position.
Cam Newton.
So, yeah, nigga, what? No. Nigga, they protected this position for so long, but bruh, shout out to every black quarterback out there, bruh. Make that money, bruh. Make that fucking money, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Look, like I said, they gonna turn around, they gonna be like, bruh, it ain't but one white quarterback in here. Oh my God, what have we done?
Yeah, it's coming.
Nigga, it's coming.
It's coming fast and fast,
Hey,
bro.
and we ain't even talking about the truth, which is there's about to be 3 to 4 more black quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah.
Help me out.
That's why I've been saying.
CJ Stroud, Bryce Young. Now,
Florida, he coming up. The one from Hooker,
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson,
AR-15.
Hit Hooker.
And then Hooker, hope he get well. Hope he get well soon, Hooker.
It was a sprain or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes they play black. Sometimes
he tried to go for a pitch and that knee says no.
Johnny.
Some weekends,
It's filling
when
up.
he get in
He
here,
has the Kanye moment right
He's
there.
a Johnny Manziel, man, the
He has the
max.
Kanye moment right there.
sometimes he's black.
It's filling up, man. The black quarterback is becoming real predominant. These teams are really realizing that. Like Johnny was saying, we weren't smart enough to be quarterbacks.
No.
But now all of a sudden,
Hey,
you run the smart.
But you want to know one of the biggest things?
Now all of a sudden, you need us to win. Now all of a sudden, we putting fans in seats.
Yeah,
And we
all of
shaking
the
the
best-
shit out of people every weekend.
Hey, but
dropping down.
we're talk to sports. I'm loving to see more black GMs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More black coaches, coordinators, everything else. But black people starting to become owners.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's what they don't want. Because sports been fueling their whole family legacy for so long. And I ain't even got to tell you who I'm talking about.
Yeah. You're right. No, you're right. Speaking of coaches, how y'all feel about Jeff Saturday jumping a couple laps?
Oh, that was
A couple of that. That motherfucker jumped some floors, nigga. He jumped the middle. He jumped the middle. Hey, he was Spider-Man. He was Spider-Man in that motherfucker.
Look, before we hop on his head, before anything, Jeff Saturday,
We don't blame him.
Hall of Fame center
Right.
for the Colts.
Right.
A lot of times, him and Peyton Manning used to get into arguments about what plays they need to run.
You Omaha, you got more right
Jeff
hand.
used
You got more right hand.
to say- Jeff used to say one play, and Peyton used to say another play, and Jeff was like, it's a blitz coming. You can get it all on tape. Jeff has been there battling Peyton a lot of times on what plays to run.
And
You know how amazing that is to
Without
know a
Jeff
blitz
Saturday-
coming to your quarterback saying no, and no, that motherfucker, you gotta let whoever go by, because you guard these two motherfuckers.
And it's a couple times he's changed
That's
the
a
play.
big, yeah.
It's a couple times he sat there and changed the play. So
Jeff Saturday saved Peyton Manning many
That's why the
Exactly.
Hold
smartest
on, you talking, you what, the center caught audibles?
yeah.
You shitting me.
This video of them niggas fighting on side, well, arguing because Peyton Manning ain't swinging on nobody.
No.
But they arguing on the sideline, and he like, just fucking hike the ball,
Run the
and
fucking
like,
ball.
shut your stupid ass up, bitch.
Yeah.
And
Just give him a hard count. Shut the fuck up.
Yup. Yup. Peyton Manning just telling him, just run the fucking plays. You're not the fucking coach. And Jeff Saturday is like, we need to run the fucking ball in that situation, Peyton. Run the fucking plays. So he was mic'd up. And when Peyton went to go sit down, he said, I'm mic'd up right now. So they knew about it. And so Jeff has always been there. I mean, Hall of Fame quarterback for the longest. He was actually disadvantaged because he's actually a lot smaller than most centers are supposed to be.
Yeah,
So
like
he actually really proved people wrong that he can do it at that size and the longevity.
consistently Pro Bowl caliber center.
Consistently. He
Shit,
didn't
the
leave the coach.
NFL is evolving, bro. Mike Vick changed the game. Nigga, the defense need to get smaller, faster.
Yeah.
Nigga, tackles don't look the same.
Yeah.
Ends don't look the same. Linebackers don't look the same.
Linebackers don't look the same.
I mean, the secondary is still the secondary. Them niggas still look tall, long, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But no, it made a way for short secondary.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? The Brett Grimes, nigga.
Brett Grimes
names
that
like
dog.
that, yeah.
Brett Grimes had a dog.
Yeah, bro, and them young ones. But anyway, go ahead. To your point, man. To your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, do you feel like
I hate it, Finnegan.
do you feel like that job should have went to the OC for the Colts, the DC,
You know
the
what?
special teams coordinator,
Was that record for
the
the
nigga who
hired?
packed the fucking lunches, who been in the trenches
They-
with it? Or do you think
They grew
Do you
up.
think someone just from the outside?
Was it record?
He was actually a consultant for
Uh-huh.
them. But we know how consultants are.
Yeah.
They not in the building every day.
Right.
They ain't in the shit. They ain't in the trenches.
Right.
They get called on when we call them when we want to pay.
Right.
So you think
So
someone
to
in
keep
the
the point,
office should
what
Was that record for they hired
shit. Shit.
He right. Remember, Matt Ryan got hurt, and then they sat the nigga and said, "We gonna sit your ass anyway."
Yeah.
So
But
does it
then-
really matter who the hell
But then
the
they
pick
brought him back to
was?
start and he won.
I think the
I
only
think
thing
when you at the bottom, try something new.
he put asses in the seats. Jeff Saturday, head coach, we know him.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna come see him.
I ain't surprised. That must be high
So
all
if
the
we
time.
Who
put
that?
They own
He
Ursa,
get high, like,
yep.
Look
Yeah.
him up. That
Alright,
motherfucker
I said
That
we
motherfucker
drunk
be
as
gone,
fuck off
bruh.
the bill.
He on something
Yeah,
else.
all that.
Bruh, he be gone.
He be on that good.
They had to
the
put him on the
first one
stretcher
to
one
come out and
time.
say
when
something about
it-
Dale
look,
and
it
Stone.
was
I
a
was like,
stretcher
shut
at
the hell
first.
up.
It was a stretcher at first, then they put him
You
on
don't
the
get to
golf
say
cart.
shit about
a golf
nobody.
cart,
Everything.
and they got him
You
off
don't
the
try to say
field.
something about little
He was fucked up.
Ursa is a different breed.
That's a nigga.
He's he's an artist by trade.
For a year.
So when he speaks really.
Yep. D.U. out.
Extra. Oh.
He speaks in parables a little bit. He speaks where you have to kind of stop and chunk it up and break it down. So when his press conference, he talked about how he picked Jeff Saturday because he didn't have that same fear.
Right.
He didn't have that same anxiety as some of these coaches who have the fear to perform. A lot of these coaches, because now we moving into the way of technology and everything, analytics.
Well, he was
It's
like, man, he done did coke with me.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm cool with it.
Video Saturday.
He ain't scared of shit.
I seen him nigga about
Oh, L.A. ball.
I'm
I seen him nigga I seen him
That's my man.
Bro, I'm done, bro.
He ain't scared of nothing.
Hang all night.
Stupid.
That nigga said shit, nigga, that did coke with me.
I was saying he was like a jacket or something.
That was an automatic hire, bro.
Over a nice scotch.
He ain't lying, nigga.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah.
Hey, he'll turn up with the best of them.
Turn up to the max.
But
Do you remember
Oh, it's going
the
down.
time?
Right, yeah. So that's almost like the Steve Nash situation, right? Because Steve Nash jumped
yeah.
all the guys.
Yeah, but Kyrie
I was wondering about that.
and goddamn, what's his name? KD asked for him.
Yeah. Okay,
But he jumped, well, I'm saying he jumped
Yeah.
level.
A lot
You know
of
what I'm saying? He jumped over
Like
well,
Patrick Ewing,
a lot of
Willie Green for a long
head
time,
coaches.
Chauncey Billups for a long time,
Damn.
Mark Jackson still get blackballed,
Bro, just saying.
Mike Brown still getting goddamn not getting out. Mike Brown a hell of a
Hey, I'm gonna just say something. I think they
Yeah,
gonna
dog.
make Mark Jackson some
Yeah.
Oh,
championships.
okay, I'm just making sure.
Nah, you don't.
He don't like me.
He done killed the kid.
He done killed the kid. Oh,
Yeah. So I just think of it, and it just came a question just because.
but nah,
How would you feel, right?
But see,
At your
that's-
job, you've been in the trenches. You done been over a hostile takeover. You done watched management change, and all of a sudden, you was next in line, or potentially next in line. They never even interviewed you.
King, what you think about that?
you know,
They brought in Joe Schmo.
Nigga, you been there.
but
In a job, in a hostile environment, nigga, they bring in somebody instead of promoting you, you had to train them. How you feel about that shit?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, nigga, absolutely.
I took it as it was an opportunity where I could have got on some low vibe shit and be like, man, fuck this shit, blah blah blah, and became even more became unproductive in that moment.
Right.
But because what I do when I work, I'm working unto God, bro.
Ain't coming this paid. It's God that's paid.
Right. That's where my reward coming from.
I told myself a long time ago, God paid me.
Right.
So damn, what company I'm with?
So
God paid me.
So I took that as the information that I got, even whether it came from being self-taught, because the motherfuckers that work there, like you said, they coming to me for answers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I took that and was like, okay, what I have can add value to somebody else's situation. So I'm not gonna hold back.
Right.
When you let me know if the pressure too high, because I'm gonna give you everything I got if you want, so you can get your money. And that's how I walked away, feeling like I just blessed somebody, because it's a scripture that say, as much as it depends on you, be at peace with all men. And I take that as, make sure before you walk away, you turned over every stone possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
got peace in your heart.
It's crazy you say that.
You would have been
because-
Kobe in the sports line.
Yeah, it's crazy you say
Yeah,
that because
back
Jeff
a lot.
Saturday said it himself. He was like, it's like I'm drinking from a water hose, a fire hose, really. He said, like I'm drinking from a fire hose because they was feeding him knowledge. So you literally was in that same predicament because you had to train somebody. They literally having to train Jeff Saturday. Yeah, he know the offense and how to run certain things, but you know, it's a difference from being the DC to the head coach, the OC to the head coach. It's a lot of nuances that go on that you don't even think about that the boss got to do. It's day-to-day nuances you never thought the CEO had to handle. But once you in them shoes, you sit there like, nigga, we do what? I got to do who? I'm accountable for what?
Right.
Now all of a sudden it's, I don't just run plays, but now I'm accountable for men. I got to know where they at. They got to be at practice. They got to get dressed. We got to know injury reports. So on and
Don't
so
that sound like a supervisor? Because what you is, man.
That too, and what
What you is, man.
you don't know what you don't
You
know.
a supervisor, nigga. What you is, man.
You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. When you start leading, especially like if God hits you up and in your regular life, through your friends and family and extended family and everything else, if people choose to latch on to you, they fuck with you. And 9 times out of 10, if they fuck with you, they listen to you. And unbeknownst, man, I listen to a lot of niggas like, look, bro, you always been my leader. You done been my leader at one point. You done been my leader, look, bro. Look, bro, you continue to be my leader. Nigga, bro, you been my leader. You know what I'm saying? So I pay homage to everything that I hear that makes sense. I listen to a leader, so people follow, right? That's what you saying. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, when I hear you, I feel like you leading. You know what I'm saying? When I hear him, I feel like he leading. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever feel any different from that? Do you ever feel the difference between somebody that leads and somebody that just like, I don't know if I should be fucking with this nigga?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Y'all actually feel me on that?
Yeah.
Real talk?
Yeah, it's a difference between
Oh
a
shit,
boss
dog. I
and a
thought I
leader.
was stupid, bro. I thought I was crazy.
It's a difference between a leader and a nigga that was put in charge.
Yeah.
It's
I thought I
a
was crazy,
Big
bro.
Totally.
And that's what I was saying. I think that's why Jeff Saturday got the job.
because he's a leader.
I don't think it was about his football background. I think it was about what his impact was when he was in the locker room. He was head of the Players Association
Right.
when the lockout happened, a leader of men. And that's what they needed. They needed a culture and shift change. They got weapons on that team. They got
That's
a good
why Mike
offensive
Vrabel
line.
was so good.
Yeah.
Leader
yeah,
of
real
men.
talk.
We don't have to do everything great. We just need to do one thing fucking
Mike
exceptional.
Tomlin.
And take that shit to the fucking bank.
Tony
Right the
Dungy.
ball. Look at Vrabel. Look at Tennessee. They don't throw the ball special. Not the AJ.
And
But they
then
don't throw the
bought his
ball. They run the
remake
ball.
Thursday. pretty damn
They
good.
run the ball.
Well,
Treylon Burks came back. But that's why I think that's why I think they picked up. That's why I think they picked up Saturday. I think that right there. You could put somebody in charge. They could have put the DC in charge. I feel like nothing would have changed.
Right.
They could have put the OC in charge.
coaching,
Nothing would have moved. Because if it would have moved, you would have seen it every day in and day out. When I went to work, you would have been like, oh yeah, when I fired this motherfucker, yes. But he didn't. He didn't see that in the locker room. So kudos for him to understanding that every now and then it's great to promote within, but every now and then you need fresh.
Bro, you
That's a hell of a
make
singer.
bro. Super set, bro. And nigga, bring your ass from behind the camera and say what's up to everybody.
Man,
bro.
they know what it is.
They know
I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
Yeah, man. I think that's very important though. We get them boy they flowers, man, because them boys thriving, they're carrying the lead.
Right.
Mahomes, that motherfucker wizard, bro.
Shit, it's a lot of them. but look,
Yeah,
nobody would have
I
ever
think
thought
I-
it'd be this much, bro.
Yo, Kyler only 4'11".
But he balling.
Yeah, no.
And look, like I want to say, man, all the flowers go to Warren Moon, Cole Pepper, Mike Vick.
Randy
Steve
Gregory.
right now.
Come on now,
Good.
And y'all name them, bro.
Bill Williams, man.
Y'all the whole
Doug
reason.
Williams, only black
Yeah.
quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Grant.
Gambling, and he gambling. What's the name?
None of them
Yeah,
McNabb.
R.I.P. Eddie Robinson.
Aaron McMahon.
yeah, man.
Aaron McNabb.
Vince Young. Vince
Yeah,
Young was a
man.
legend.
Man, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Vince Young was a legend.
University of Texas. Man.
Come on,
Even
bro.
Jamarcus Russell. Even RG3, like it's a lot of
RG3
these.
was-
Oh yeah, nigga, RG3 was hell, bro.
It's a lot of
They got
these guys.
flowers,
It's a
bro.
lot of
He
these
got
guys.
that hit by Weatherspoon that time.
He got bored. He was done.
Hey,
That was it.
Hey, that nigga sold what we talking
Yeah, that was it. After that, they was like, bro,
But you know what?
He got scary. All
Bruh.
that shit.
I thought he
You know
was
what?
dead.
It's
I thought he was
because
dead.
of
It was only
situations
time
like
Reggie
that
Bush got hit
that the
by,
mobile quarterback now
man,
understands.
Brian
You need to slide.
yeah.
You need to get out of bounds. You don't need to be taking these nasty hits. So I mean, a lot of these QBs had to walk for a lot of them to run. I mean, I love Cam Newton to death, but his career was kind of cut short because 4th and 1, who running?
Everybody know.
Kane.
That man was 250, 260.
I don't
Man,
give a fuck.
they got
You know,
You can't get hit by a car.
Fuck that. He
hit by a car
in
30
the
times a game.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
He was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
right.
bitch, I'm gonna get broke on purpose.
Oh, Super Bowl, yeah.
I'm gonna get broke on purpose. No, he was a bitch in that bitch. He was a hoe.
Something wrong.
Bitch
Something
meaning
wrong,
female.
bro.
No, that fuck, that
Hold on, y'all. Hey, when I say bitch, that means female puppies. That means female puppies.
No, real shit though.
Yeah.
He saw something.
How long we been watching Cam, bro? Like for real, for real.
Yeah, I've been watching.
I stopped watching.
Since he was,
Since he was in high school.
you know what I
This
mean?
is what
Red
I'm
ball, you know what I
He
mean?
ain't never ran from a ball like that into that game.
Bruh,
I
Never
know.
something was going on with
Bruh,
him.
Cam always showed
He
me when the
want
lights come
all
on.
the smoke, bro.
Always has,
He
bro.
want
So
all
I
the
knew
smoke, bro.
Something was wrong,
up
bro.
that game.
I ain't never seen him like that. This
Hey,
is
bro.
from the jump.
The way he pulled
Just
up.
looking at the shit like,
If you do this every time you score a touchdown, bitch, you better be Superman.
And he was all season long.
Nah,
All
that
season long.
play.
And even
Bruh.
Superman,
Nah,
even
that
Something
was
wrong, bro. That's what I'm saying. How you kill all year?
okay,
What
wait
he
a
did
minute.
in the Super Bowl, bro? You look
when
all like
Superman
that.
did
Was it
his
Von
first like, what he do?
It was
Devon
Von
Miller
Miller.
said something
He
too.
turned into a bitch.
But you can't. Well, look, you can say that he did shine bright and he was hooping. That
Man, he
whole
was
fucking-
balling that year.
However,
That nigga was
however,
balling.
that Denver
That
defense
defense was hell.
was legendary.
That was a fucking-
Is that even Von Miller?
That
They played great
Von
defense
Miller
all
was
year.
Yep.
They played great defense all year.
Man,
He still
Cam
dominated.
ain't never been
One
great.
game, one
They
game.
played great, not legendary.
That's it.
That's a rivalry.
That was a
Cam ain't never
legendary
been
defense.
scared
They
of
went
fault.
15
Nah.
that year.
That day,
No, he
that
shot
ball
away from that ball.
I looked at that shit like,
Alright, good. Weatherspoon hit that nigga on the goal line.
Who's up, RG3?
No. Weatherspoon hit Cam. Oh no. Was it Weatherspoon?
It
No.
wasn't Weatherspoon.
It
It was,
was great. Who was it?
It was the boy that just left,
Deion Jones hit Cam Newton at that goal line
and Cam bounced
and
back.
cracked that
I
nigga
remember
neck and that nigga back, bruh, 250, 60, 6, 7, what is it, 6, 6? Coming at you full speed. That nigga put the boomstick on that nigga.
I was just
That nigga
talking about
stood
that.
up.
He gonna win what he lose, though.
That defense
He ain't
had
never
him.
been the same since that.
Yeah.
You
He
right.
ain't never been the same since that.
What? Debo was a cold motherfucker.
Debo, a cold motherfucker, bro.
I mean,
He cold as one.
But I
Who
mean,
comes
hey,
over here?
Who we traded him to? Cleveland.
Yeah.
But he got hurt. And he was on the practice squad and all that.
Yeah.
He went on the practice
He
squad.
ain't
He
the
was
same.
just in
Yeah, he went
IR.
to Cleveland.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
They went-
he
they went on the practice
yeah.
squad.
Westbourne probably went out cold.
If that nigga ever get back to any of his potential,
Cold.
Cleveland gonna be
Ball.
hell.
Yeah.
He was cut throat, man. He was cut throat.
He was legit.
But they
and
reached for
played
that
with gold in
one.
the
Like
mouth.
I say, he fucked up, bro.
Alright.
Who
Yeah,
that?
Deion fucked up.
Oh yeah.
He's showing us up at this point. He a hard hitter.
All right,
Yeah.
Well, that was another great episode.
you goddamn right, bro. We
Y'all
appreciate
tune
y'all
in.
for tuning in,
It's
man.
time to say goodbye.
To all my Negro friends. Hey man, like, subscribe, y'all.
Comment.
Put something down there. Let us know.
So let us know what you
Hey,
think.
say, man, I'm
Let us know what
gonna
some subjects y'all want to hear about. You know what I mean?